when genius prisoners trick cops to escape jail.
I'm gonna poop in here.
Come on,
look at me. I'm gonna poop in here. I'm gonna poop inside here. I'm not kidding. I'm not threatening you. I'm not.
No. Do it right here. You gotta go? Do it right here.
I'm threatening you in the car.
No.
He got so far. Who takes the shit?
This was the moment a prisoner tricked the police to escape prison, and it's just one of many similar cases, starting with the most insane prisoner escape you'll see on the internet. On July 15th, 2023, officers responded to multiple reports of a suspicious individual lurking around residents' backyards. What they were unaware of is that this individual was not only highly dangerous, but also adept at deception.
You went out for a jog?
I jog all the time, yeah.
Bro, this guy does not even look like he's walked up the stairs to heat up his food.
Dressed like that?
The hoodie, yeah.
The hoodie and like you're wearing dress pants and like loafers.
These are my running shoes.
Seriously? What's your first? You look familiar.
Wes Anderson.
What's your last name?
Anderson.
And Wes Anderson. Why do you look familiar?
You watch porno?
Okay, that was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Well played.
I fought professionally for a little bit.
Do you have a warrant?
I don't care. You have to take me. I was gonna run or something.
The police finally began to ask a serious question as the officers ran a background check on him. It turned out that he had an extensive list of active arrest warrants across various countries for offenses including assault, drug charges, and violations of court orders. He was initially transported to the hospital for a medical evaluation. He was then transferred to jail upon his release. However, as he made the transition from hospital to jail, he began to pull some...
Did he take a shit after? I don't know. We didn't get to that, but it looks like he's faking or trying to right here on the sidewalk.
Things started to get interesting.
This is inhumane, dude.
Wes, I don't want you to take a crap here. I really don't. No, don't. Stop.
No, that's this. Should leave him down or up?
I mean, you'd notice that the officer did get nervous when the constipated faced it. Wasn't nervous the whole time his pants are down and he's kneeling over. Not nervous. He's like, dude, stop. Don't take a shit. But once he went, that face.
Clean it up anyway, so. He'll leave down or up?
Dude, like I said, we would have been halfway to the
Hey, come up or down? Right. Up or down? You think? Up? You sure?
Yeah. Okay.
Up higher?
Turn around. Turn around, Flynn. Yeah. We're gonna put chairs up so it's more comfy, all right?
Three times, please?
Sure.
Honestly, never broke collarbone, right?
How'd you break your collarbone?
Professional fighting,
He convinced the officers to use multiple handcuffs, marking just one of the numerous errors these inexperienced cops would commit.
I can't believe they're actually doing 3 pairs of handcuffs to give him that leeway.
You know this. I'm gonna poop in here.
Come on,
look at me. I'm gonna poop in here. I'm gonna poop inside here. I'm not kidding. I'm not threatening you. I'm not being a dick. I'm gonna shit inside here. You're gonna humiliate me. Some fucking more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No reason.
Okay?
No reason to humiliate you.
Isn't there, does he look a little bit like a constipated, overweight Gordon Ramsay? Like, I keep looking at it and I keep seeing that a little.
Let's go. Hey, no reason to humiliate you either, Lucy. Let's get in here. Ready? Can you help me?
As he was being transported to jail in the police patrol car, the suspect maneuvered his handcuffs to the front and threatened to use the vehicle as a restroom, compelling the officers to make an emergency stop on a busy expressway. Unknown to them at the time, this was all orchestrated as part of the suspect's plan to escape.
What's wrong? Why are you trying to put your hands in the front?
It's good. I'm gonna get off my foot with shit.
Stop it, man. Listen, can you notify state and get us a unit? We're northbound on 294. Come up to Lakewood Road. Our prisoner got his handcuffs in front. He's acting erratically. Hold on, man. Listen, stop. I'm pulling over.
And like another thing with the 3 handcuffs out there, it allows, put it underneath to try to get your feet underneath, dude.
All right, hold on. Come here, grab him. You got fucking
Open the fucking door, you fucking shit. Hey, I'm
Which he did, right in front.
Give me something to wipe my fucking ass with.
Come on.
Give me something to wipe my ass with that turd taken off my ass. Give me that fucking glove. Give me that fucking glove so I can wipe my asshole.
Do you have keys on you?
Give me the fucking glove.
Hold on. Watch it, Fred. Here. Now get up.
They're gonna give him a glove to wipe his ass right now?
Get out of the car. Do it over here.
Trying to shit.
Huh?
Is there anything to provide a mouth hose?
10-9.
God, dude.
His plan seemed to be working as the officers parked on a busy expressway, permitting him to relieve himself. But it didn't stop there.
Shit out of there, dude.
You good? You good?
I'm not going back in there.
Huh?
I'm not going back in there shit. I'm not gonna sit in the shit, clean the shit out. Right?
I ain't cleaning this shit out.
Cool, I don't want to either.
Okay, turn around, baseball. Come on.
Dude, please.
Just chill out, okay?
I chilled out, man.
Okay, chill out.
I can't-
Bro, they are being way too lax. He's now got to shut the fuck up, put the hands behind, and just take him there. If he shits his pants, he shits his pants. He's just so sus. He has a ton of warrants out for him.
Can't too much. Yeah. You ready? You stand back?
Hold that for that.
Emergency. Taser deployed. Suspect is going southbound in traffic. Oh, he just carjacked somebody in
wow.
a maroon GMC.
Holy shit.
He could definitely run it.
He carjacked someone. I always have my doors locked just because I always fear that someone's just gonna run out of GTA in real life.
He outran the pursuit.
Turns out he was a jogger.
I know. Well, he did say he was a professional fighter too, dude. Jogger.
This guy is lucky. At this point, lethal force could have been justified.
The taser, I always get nervous with the tasers because you'll see a lot of times that the tasers don't work. Or some dudes just like barrel through it. That's scary.
Pursuing officers, leaving them to play catch up. Now, the two officers had to meet with their superior and explain what happened.
What the fuck happened? So, he was complaining, I gotta piss right before it's time to go. So we let him piss, and then it was, oh, I got chest pains. We're like, dude, they did EKG in you. You're good. So then it was...
Bro, the superior right here, he ain't having it. He's like, bro, what? The boss is not gonna be happy.
She wants to see the EKG while you're sitting in the chair.
The officer then turned off the body cam. Meanwhile, the suspect, who had carjacked a commuter's vehicle, later abandoned the stolen red van, and then carjacked a Camaro. This decision would ultimately seal his fate. The suspect proceeded to drive from Illinois all the way to Wisconsin. Police soon spotted him, initiating a tense and exciting car chase.
Ooh, he went around the strips. Oh, did they get him? No. They're trying to throw strips everywhere.
Having fun as he effortlessly evaded the spikes and booby traps set by the officers. However, after some time, the car began to slow down. Not because he was giving up, but unknown to him, the car was equipped with an OnStar feature, allowing it to be
shut it
remotely
off.
deactivated.
Oh man! You know, we gotta watch. There's some of those. Oh, I used to watch when I was younger a thing called Bait Car, and it was like one of the first on YouTube back then. It was called Bait Car, right? And they would have a car set up, right? And people would go in to carjack it, and it was a bait car.
Yeah, but then you get that guys like the one with the Burger King crown who flopped after getting tased. Y'all know that one video.
Wait, what? I don't think I know that. Yeah, they locked it. So a bait car, I remember I used to watch it on YouTube back in the day. They set up a car somewhere, right, on a street, right? And they leave like the doors open, but the car has a camera in it, so you can see the people robbing it, okay? Has a camera in it, and it's controlled by the cops. So they go, and it's all recorded, and then the car starts to shut down and go, and they're like, what the hell is going on? Or they're like, oh my God, this is a bait car. I heard about these, you know? And then like all the cops are all like, just show up out of nowhere, you know, all around and lock them in. It's actually cool. Maybe we'll watch a video or two of them. I haven't watched them in years, but OnStar has a similar thing. So OnStar is basically for you could talk to an operator for GPS in case your car goes down, you know, for in case you need roadside assistance, things like that. It was in a lot of the new cars. I don't. My car doesn't have it. One of my family's cars back in like 2006 or 7 or 8 had OnStar, and that was like the big thing. Yeah, GM only. So it was a GM car, had OnStar in it, and they help you with roadside assistance. You know, you could talk to someone so they could actually program and shut the car off.
Deactivation ensured Wesley's inevitable apprehension.
Crazy. That sucks.
Stop it.
Let me guess, you got a shit again?
If you reach for anything, you understand. All right.
Why are you putting your gun at me, please?
Idiot, this close, sir? Let me see your other hand. Let's see your hand.
Oh, bro, this guy's just gonna tell you, just fucking tase him if he doesn't comply right now. You've given him so many chances, bro. That, like, he's just gonna keep trying to talk his way out of shit.
Please don't get on my face. Somebody got a scissors. We can cut that belt and yank him out. Don't hit me, guys. Get on the ground. Down on the ground. Please don't hit me.
Kenosha police officers clearly had no time for his games. He was arrested and charged with first-degree reckless endangerment, assaulting an officer, attempting to disarm an officer.
I've seen that done with a bike, but they tied a long cable to the bike so they would steal the bike, ride it off, and then reach the end of the cable, flying over the handlebars.
What? Are there videos of that? I need to see that. Are there videos of it? Because I want to watch that then. I've never seen that.
Sir, fleeing from an officer, unauthorized vehicle operation, and numerous outstanding felony warrants. You might consider this prisoner exceptionally clever, but wait until you meet the next criminal, who went so far as to deceive a cop into helping him in stealing a car. Police officers responded to a call after a neighbor reported two men lurking around, peeping into people's cars. Upon arrival, officers spotted a shirtless man wearing shorts in a house garage.
You got a call because it looks like somebody's going through your company. Is this your vehicle? Okay, is anyone else in the house?
Maintaining near perfect composure, he swiftly removed his shirt upon spotting the cops, portraying the scene as if he was the homeowner and had been awakened from sleep by the officers. And the officer's subsequent request would further assist him in executing his plan.
Take a look in the trunk and see if it. Do you know it went through earlier? Okay, the doors are open.
Oh.
You leave your truck open normally like that.
Mistakenly convinced that the criminal was the homeowner, they requested him to inspect his truck for any missing items.
And it was open too? So lucky, bro. Like playing along and be like, yeah, I leave it open.
Truck turned out not to be locked this whole time, so he effortlessly opened the truck door without keys. Furthermore, when the officer requested identification, it only served to further work in his favor.
Do you have some ID on you? Okay.
He made a run for it while the officer assumed he had gone indoors to retrieve his ID. After waiting for some time, they realized the man was the criminal they were searching for, and he had successfully fled. Later, once the officers
honestly, that's well played. Can't even blame the cops on that one. Dude standing there like that, they get a call, he took the shirt off. How are you supposed to assume he's not the homeowner? You know what I mean?
Had cleared the scene. The same suspect returned and stole the unlocked truck, managing to escape once again. If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
He came back and even stole that truck? Okay. Dude put all his points into life. See, it's one thing though when you're in this situation, you know, to see it, but to remain composed like this, being interrogated when you know you're wrong with two cops on you, to have composure and be like, yeah, you know, let me just go open the car. Hey, my ID's inside. You know, I'll go get it. Doesn't look like anything's wrong. That's impressive.
It's difficult to determine whether the prisoner was too smart.
I would shit myself. What are you, the last criminal? I would too, though. I wouldn't be able to keep composure. If I was doing something wrong like that and the cops are interrogating. First off, always know this. If you're interrogated by the cops, I teach this here. You're fully innocent, okay? Fully innocent. Any questions? Get a lawyer. Do not talk to them. I love our armed forces, our EMTs, our firefighters. I love them with all my heart. I do. I love them. Do not talk to police. Do not talk to them. I don't care. We went over this. We've had lawyers tell us this. Do not talk to them. Lawyer up. Don't call me. I'm 0-1 in my court cases. I was representing a furry. I lost. She was proven to be a furry. I was trying to defend her not being a furry.
Or if the cops were simply too naive. However, the next prisoner is undeniably a genius, as there was no way the cop could tell that he's a prisoner.
What is? We got an escapee.
Right here.
I promise you, I'm not joking. I'm serious an escapee.
If you get pulled over, don't stop until you arrive at the lawyer's office, Nagzz noted.
Okay, no. Let's know. If you get pulled over, pull the fuck over. I have gotten pulled over a lot growing up. I had a flashy car with tints, 2 10-inch subs. I thought I was cool. I was, you know, a tool bag. I was a loser. Let me tell you, though, I never got a ticket. And I've been pulled over like 20 different times for a loud exhaust, all the way for tints, for everything. 20 times. Not one ticket. You want to know how? Respect. When you get pulled over, you pull over. I would put my keys, because it did look like a fast car. It wasn't. It was, it looked fast. It wasn't. Respect goes a long way. I take my keys, I put them at the top of the car, okay? I would have my windows, my 2 windows rolled all the way down so they could see in it. You got to remember, in the perspective of a police officer, they don't know who's in that car. every traffic stop is very dangerous to them, which it is. They don't know who they're dealing with. Someone could have a gun right there and just pull it out. So they're very nervous, right? They're gonna be, they gotta be cautious.
Respect? You mean the respect that the family head has for the chief of police? Kappa.
Knowing that now I won't drive away.
When they ask, do you know why I pulled you over? Always answer, cause I let you and rev the engine keck.
Roll down all windows. I put the keys at the top, and the reason when they go to the top, now they know I'm not gonna just try to drive away. I can't. Now I'm stuck there. Okay. Hands on the steering wheel like this, and the interior lights on. My hands exactly where they could see them when they pull up. Both windows down because you got the 2 cops coming from the side. They know they're completely safe right now. They could see everything they need to. My hands. Everything visible, keys on the top, I'm not going anywhere. That goes a long way when 2 cops are coming up to you, especially from some douchebag kid with his fucking slick back hair.
Remember, guys, if you just break out of your cuffs with pure muscle, you'll automatically get to go free.
Especially a young kid with his slicked back hair, like he came out of the movie Grease. It goes a long way. So they walk over to the front, and I'm like, yes, officer. And they're like, do you know why we pulled you over? They talk, and I'm like, sure. It's a big risk. That takes a lot of pressure off of them. Anxiety, because they don't know who they're dealing with. You never know if someone has a weapon or anything, especially when I'm telling them where to go. And it just shows respect to them. I've gotten out of it every single time. I always make fun of my sister. My sister's got a mouth on her. She's gotten pulled over, and I'm like, how the fuck do you get a ticket? I've gotten pulled over 1 billion more times than you. I'm some douchebag, and I get out of it. But like a pretty nice girl like yourself, you don't get out of one, because she's got a mouth. Because the officer will be like, did you know that you were speeding? No, what are you talking about? I wasn't fucking speeding. You can't do that. Actually, I was going 55, maybe 58. Like, be respectful. Makes the job easier.
Or if you're about to be arrested, just carry a reverse UNO card in your pocket, then they have to handcuff themselves.
Mike, go commit a crime, okay? Go do that, and as they're about to, arrest you, pull out your UNO reverse card and come back to the chat. Let us know how it goes. I love to see that.
I'd just roll down the window all nag cool like and ask the officer if his wife is single.
Also, another tip. It's really good. This wasn't an excuse, but I think I told you guys this one time. I was coming back from a date one time. I think I was like 20 or something, or 19 or 20. I was coming back from a date, and I was blasting I told you guys this, I was blasting my music, bro. I had my tits up. Bro, I was playing Kanye West song. I remember
going
it like
to commit
yesterday.
crime now.
I remember it like yesterday. I was playing Kanye West song, The Good Life with T-Pain, blasting it. I was in Jersey. No one on the road, just me. And Jersey cops don't like New Yorkers, all right? They don't like New York drivers. My tints were, the windows were down. So, blasting this song, all right? And I came back from a date with this girl. It was a good night.
I saw a recent video where a cop pulled a guy over for no license plate. When he walked up to the window, the driver shot 3 times at him.
Well,
thankfully the bullets grazed his head and necks. Traffic stops can go from 0 to 100 in a flash.
Absolutely. So you doing all of that puts the cop at ease. And it does show a respect factor, and they appreciate that. Next. Scary.
What annoys me is that although identity and everything is protected by an amendment, when I see half of these bad officer vids, it's started by some twerp actually giving attitude to the cops when there was no need.
There's always, you'll have the people who could have just followed direction and stopped giving attitude, but you also have crooked cops. Not all cops are great.
If you can make the cop laugh, you're free. Gabriel Iglesias.
Also true. Because I was blasting my music, I'm driving, and the cop, I roll down everything, I have my hands on the wheel, the cop rolls up, he's like, what the hell are you doing? He was like, you're blasting music, there's no one on the road. He was like, your muffler is like way too loud for noise pollution like this thing. It was like, he was like, you're blasting music, you're flying down the road. He was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm so sorry, officer. And this is the truth. I wasn't lying. I was like, I'm just really excited. I had a really good date with a girl. It was our first date. And like, I'm sorry. I was excited. He was like, give me your license, and registration. I was like, okay. And I'm like, I'm really, really, he was like, where are you coming from? And I told him, I was like, I live in, New York, so I'm not from around here. I'm so sorry. And like, I know this is your turf. I shouldn't have been doing all that. I was just really, really excited, officer. And he's like, he goes and he checks me thing. He's looking at me, he goes, was the date good? And I was like, it was really good. Officer, yes. He was like, good. So that means you'll be coming back here, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, if I catch you again, all right, blasting your music, driving down fast in this area, all right, I'm not going to be so nice next time, all right? I'm glad you had a good date. I was like, thank you, officer. He was like, get out of here. Don't let me catch you again. And I said, deal.
Run by now.
My right ear!
You know that yourself. You'd have done run by now.
On May 4th, 2006, the entire Pollock area was placed on lockdown by the police following the escape of a convicted felon, Richard Lee McNair, who had previously managed to escape twice. He was spotted by an officer, a moment that would typically signify the end of an escape. But watch how this remarkably smart inmate convinced the cop to let him go.
You live around here, buddy?
No.
Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh. Why, I'm not supposed to be on the tracks?
No, that's not the problem right now. What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that, the roofing.
This is pretty quick. This is pretty, he's doing pretty good.
Roofing?
Yep.
Okay.
For my brother.
All right. What is, we got to escape.
But if there's an escaped prisoner, don't they have a picture out?
B.
Oh, shit. Where from?
Prison.
There's a prison here?
We have an escaped prisoner. Where from? Prison. Damn.
The suspect provided the officer with the name Robert Jones, a detail that would prove significant.
Look at the camera quality. They didn't have cameras then. Yeah, I guess you're right. 2006? Hey, wait. No, because in 2000... yeah, that's right, because 2006, I had a Nextel. What's funny about that?
Later in their interaction, the officer proceeded to radio dispatch to obtain a description of the escapee, aiming to confirm whether he wasn't making a huge mistake.
Hey, this is Carl. Subject wear glasses? Nothing about glasses. Can you find out? I'm out with a white male on the tracks at Gilly Williams.
Playing guess has to play guess who at this time. Does your person wear glasses? Does your person have a mustache?
He's not my little brother.
Where about? Take your glove off.
Oh, is there like a tattoo or something?
Any tattoos or anything? Look it over. No, no, he's clean.
Oh, I know something. Jesus. I'm 50 years old.
How old is your guy? You're how old?
50. I was born in 56.
This man's born in 56.
Oh, wait, no. What about who they're looking for?
58.
Oh. Well.
Any kind of details you can give me, huh?
That's
colors you got?
close.
Well, kind of a turquoise blue.
Turquoise blue?
Yeah.
You want to give me some more?
Call my little brother, man.
All right, let me just verify. He says his brother's staying at the motel. Let me verify that, and if so, I'll just cut him loose. All right, thanks.
This inmate appeared well prepared for the encounter, offering ready-made lies and responses to every question posed by the officer. This wasn't surprising, though, considering he had already been involved in 2 prior infamous escapes.
You know the bad thing about it?
What's that?
You're matching up to him.
Come on. Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where are you staying at?
That Titusville or Titus Inn? Titus Inn? Little old.
Where's that at?
I don't even know the address. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog.
To defend, I am clueless where I am, so if someone, even with all the technology where I will, I'd be like, psh, I could relate to this. I just roll it on my, I don't know where I'm staying. It's that way. It's sus.
About 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses. And he dropped me off, and he'll be back at the hotel in about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Who y'all work for?
It's his,
What's the name of the
company?
Phil's Roofing.
Okay.
Phil's Roofing.
Did you go through a briar patch or something?
I can't believe it for a roof. For a roofing company, Phil's Roofing, no. A pizza place, Phil's Pizza. Bob's Pizza. Tony's Pizza. Sure. Roofing, Phil's Roofing, I'll buy it.
That's why your knees are all cut up? Or y'all got pads?
Huh?
Y'all wear pads?
Hell no, too hot. They rub the pads rub your back of your legs and stuff.
Where are you from?
Huh? We're originally Dallas, Texas.
I mean, that's where y'all
that's
stay
where we're out of.
Out of Dallas, Texas? What's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
The prisoner finally slipped up when he told the officers
It wasn't
Jimmy Jones,
It wasn't Jimmy
contradicting
Jones.
the earlier mention of Robert Jones, some genius.
Yep.
Strangely, the officer failed to notice the
Oh,
inconsistency.
Put yourself in my
man!
position.
Well, yeah, but I'm not.
I know. I'm not throwing you against
some.
them. Hey, you wouldn't believe what them guys do. I mean, they got years and years to think about how they're gonna do it.
They both fucked up. Oh my God! No way.
Now, when I crossed the tracks down there, I saw you running. I said, well, how lucky can I be?
No. I'm not no prison escapee. I promise you, I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself.
He's gonna go right out.
You'd have done run by now.
No.
His composed demeanor seemed to convince the officers that he couldn't possibly be the escaped inmate. Given his flawless performance during the interrogation, what unfolded next was hardly surprising.
I'm sorry to have to hold you up, but
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job,
I
man.
know you are.
But yeah, just be careful. You'll probably get stopped again. Okay? Don't be alarmed by it. Borderline, yeah.
Okay, you'll be on till, well, this shift.
I'll be on until we find this on gun. They'll just stop you for a minute, check you out and everything. But if you do jog again in the future, carry some ID with you.
See, I'm sorry. When I was in the military, we never carried our ID on base and stuff. So.
On base is different.
Yeah, I know.
You know, they assure you if you can cross on, you got
man.
something.
And that's
But
really good. Oh, and then they're dropping the military and then not carrying the military ID on there. This is really clever. On the spot too, being questioned. He's clever, man.
Out here,
clever.
you're in civilian life, you know.
Were you in the military?
No, I wasn't.
I'm retired Army.
But yeah, in the future, if you're gonna jog again, that way, I mean, if you get run over by a train, I know who you are. I don't have to start second guessing who he is, you know.
That would have probably sucked if the officer said they were in the military. Oh man, because I wouldn't even know unless he was as well. Because I wouldn't even know where. Whenever like our veterans or anybody in the armed forces or anything, they talk about it. It's like they know you've been in the military or not. You can't lie to that. They could read you like a book and tell you were lying. If they're like, what squad or whatever the case is, and you could like make some, but they could read you and be like, no, you were never there. Stolen valor is the big thing, and I think that's the worst. It's so disrespectful. Stolen valor for people to do that and to pretend you were in the military. It's so fucked up.
Just call. You got a cell phone with you?
No, hell no. I don't even have a cell phone or anything.
Just call 911. Is all you got to do, and they'll get a hold of us.
All right.
That's our quick line
See you
there.
later, Jimmy Jones.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
This was the last sighting of Richard for the next 18 months. However,
Wow.
in October 2007, Richard was apprehended in New Brunswick after being identified driving a stolen vehicle. The next prisoner outsmarted the cops to such an extent that they actually ended up giving him a ride out of jail. On May 1st, 2017, Santa Fe sheriff deputies were summoned when a man was observed walking barefoot on the highway.
You want to come back into Santa Fe? We can bring you in this way.
The officers offered to give him a ride to the city, but what the officers didn't know yet was that this is 30-year-old Raymond Lopez, who had just escaped from the nearby New Mexico penitentiary.
And this is in 2017.
By simply opening a door and jumping the fence. During the ride to a shelter to get Raymond shoes, his luck seemed to run out as something unexpected happened.
No, man, they just put out an alarm that somebody either escaped from the jail or escaped from the prison. I didn't. That's not you.
Despite his denial, Raymond was eventually identified as the escapee, fitting the description perfectly. He was subsequently returned to prison and faced additional charges of lying to an officer and escaping from prison.
Well, that doesn't really count. He almost got away, but the alert came out after. He almost got away with it.
Suspect took evading the police to an unprecedented level. On March 7th, 2022, Pulaski Sheriff deputies were transporting inmate Joel Sanchez Delgado, who is confined to a wheelchair, to court in Arkansas to face charges for his crimes. Delgado had claimed to have sustained injuries during his arrest.
Where is he going if he's in a wheelchair? No way. No way. No way!
Hey, you see a shoe back there? Where is it?
Moments away from entering the courthouse, the officer's attention was briefly diverted, and that's when Delgado striked.
Whoa! Holy shit! He's speed!
man. I'm finna shoot your bitch ass.
And he threw the neck brace off. Wow.
I ain't got my radio. Hey, can you call the police for me? Call the police for me. Hey, call the police.
That, wow.
Which way it go? Hey, bro. Which way it go?
Oh, I thought he was going to be like, hey, bro, can I get that scooter?
Hey, which way it go?
I mean, it's not a bad idea. Use a scooter.
Nah, which way it go?
Went straight through the alley and cut that way.
What's in your phone? My damn radio came out.
Hold on.
The suspect not only miraculously appeared to be healed.
This right here, you know what that reminded me of getting in there? Zillowin Up performs a miracle. So this dude was on Twitch for, this is back in the day, and was in a wheelchair. And everybody sent him tons of donations and everything, and he was in a wheelchair. And then...
You hurt my feelings.
I'm back.
Hey, Angel.
Hi. Did everybody already leave?
Yeah, my uncle had to go.
When it's easily outgeared.
And then...
Our dog. Oh my god.
I love how she panics. Oh my god! That's what this reminded me of.
But he also managed to outrun the officer, revealing that his supposed injuries were never real. The officer found himself at a disadvantage, as he wasn't with his radio to call for backup.
Hello?
Next!
Hey, hook.
The healing power of money.
Yeah, man, right? It is a miracle, bro. Crazy.
The wheelchair dude got up and ran. Yeah.
Crazy.
I couldn't catch his ass. And my radio was in the well. I had my camera on, though. The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch him.
You know how bad that sounds? The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch him.
I can't remember his name. He on the road.
That guy must have had Ray 87, bless him, people pray.
Bro, that's a long con right there. That got me. Holy crap.
He eventually managed to call for backup using a passerby's phone, but by then, Delgado was long gone.
Damn.
Hours later, the police apprehended Delgado, who now faced an additional charge of third-degree escape.
That
You
sucks,
can call him
bro.
Professor X Convict. The next case isn't just the toughest, it's the most epic. This escapee managed to elude the police for over 2 weeks. Watch how he did it. On April 29th, 2022, Casey White, an inmate at Lauderdale County Jail awaiting trial for a capital murder case, escaped with the assistance of his lover, Warden Vicky White. Despite not being related, Vicky fell deeply in love, opened the prison doors for Casey, and together they fled in a stolen car. After being
Level 1 billion Riz.
on the run for 11 days, U.S. Marshals finally tracked them down in Indiana. During a car pursuit initiated by authorities, an accidental 911 call revealed Casey and Vicky arguing.
911. Hello? John. Everybody's going on. Let's get out and run.
Vicky appeared scared and asked Casey to stop the car before they both got killed. But moments after, gunshots were heard, where Vicky was said to have shot herself in the head. Moments later, U.S. Marshals rammed into their car, rendering it immobile, and they quickly subdue the suspects. With Casey secured, the officers quickly tend to Vicky in an attempt to save her life.
Yes, still breathing.
She was rushed to the hospital, where she later succumbed to her injuries. Meanwhile, Casey was transferred to a maximum security prison, where he faced additional charges for the prison break. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this one.
Wow.